Hi everyone, and welcome to the beautiful Wolf Garden showroom here in Chicago. We're here to talk about an amazing suite of new products that address both human well-being and ecological well-being. Just some fantastic solutions, and here to talk to me about it is Chief Creative Officer at Wolf Garden, Marybeth Shaw. Marybeth, thank you so much for joining me here today.
It's my pleasure, Avi.
You guys have just brought out this amazing suite of new solutions for architects and designers to help them make a positive impact on both people and on planet. And in categories where it has been historically very challenging to do that.
Extremely, yes. Wall covering especially.
Wall covering especially.
We've been very, very busy before the pandemic and throughout the pandemic, and we've really made it a priority at Wolf Garden to focus on more sustainable product development.
So we're going to be talking about three categories of products that you have solutions for. We have wall covering, we have wall protection, and we have upholstery. So kick us off, Marybeth. Tell us about the wall covering.
All right. Well, we're extremely proud of Claire. This is a new wall covering collection that is type 2. It's PVC free and it's bleach cleanable.
What a perfect solution for the time we're in. Here's a product that sits at the intersection of the climate crisis and our health crisis because it is PVC free and bleach cleanable.
Yes.
So to have that performance with this chemistry, with the olefin chemistry, is amazing. It is a real breakthrough, an amazing step in the right direction.
We're very pleased to be the first ones out with it, and we're definitely committed to expansion of Claire.
That's amazing. I hope to see Claire in lots of projects going forward. Tell us about the wall protection solution.
Yes, well, you may be familiar with our very popular Rampart wall protection. Rampart has been a fast-growing category for us because it meets all of the rigid requirements of impact resistance, and it's also beautifully printed and embossed. Now, what we're really excited about today is that we're introducing Rampart Resolve. Rampart Resolve is also PVC free. It's also resistant to all kinds of quaternary disinfectants. They can be used on it. Bleach cleanable, you name it, it is a great product, and it's got a special coating that makes it even more stain resistant. So this is a super high performing PVC free product in wall protection.
That's incredible to have finally a PVC free solution in this space. I mean, think about hospitals, think about hotels, think about all the places where hundreds of people use the space, and you sometimes can't find a sustainable solution because it has to stand up to this kind of rigor, and that's incredible. Rampart Resolve, that's a winner. That's amazing.
Definitely. So currently we have 4 patterns in Rampart Resolve, and again, a commitment on Wolf Garden's part to continue to introduce PVC-free wall protection.
Amazing. So I know that with Rampart Resolve, you also now have a way to retrofit spaces with it, which is also a sustainable solution. Do you want to talk a little bit about that? I have a little sample here.
Thank you. Yeah, we are all about solutions. And this product, which is called Stronghold Wall Liner, is really wonderful. When there's a situation with a rough wall, it could be CMUs, it could be tile, you can put this wonderful jute and plaster of Paris product down over the rough wall surface, and then you can put Rampart Resolve on top, and you have a completely PVC-free, sustainable solution. No furring out of the wall is required. All of the extra labor and materials are eliminated, and it's more cost-effective. So this is really an outstanding solution for our industry in renovation.
That's amazing. What an amazing way to just update spaces, because normally if you were doing that, you would have to fur out the wall, and then what happens to all that wall material you're taking out?
The dump.
And so now here's a way for us to update spaces with the performance that's possible now with a PVC-free solution.
Exactly.
And using sustainable materials again with plaster and jute. That's amazing.
Right. You get it.
Okay, Marybeth, you got us covered on walls. Shall we go talk about upholstery?
It's one of my favorites.
Okay, let's go. So Marybeth, tell us about the first upholstery collection. There's a new one out, Sirona, right?
Yes, it's Sirona. It's a really remarkable high-performance story. We spent 1.5 years developing this product with our partners Coats Group, an international yarn company, and Geosheared Fabrics, a Canadian mill. Sirona is our industry's first inherently antimicrobial fabric. What that means is it is not a topical antimicrobial that has all kinds of toxic chemicals in it. With Sirona, the antimicrobial copper and silver salts are embedded in the yarn. So they cannot wash out, they can't go into the water system, they can't affect human health. They're inert anyway, so they wouldn't do any damage. But it's inherently antimicrobial, so it's completely safe. It's also 88% recycled post-consumer material. And this is really, really important that we keep recycling and we work on the life cycle of the product. We have 13 colorways. I think it's a beautiful fabric as well with a great hand, and it can go into any vertical market where health and wellness is a priority.
I think it's a great example of how, you can, by making the right product choice, you can actually hit your goals on both, addressing the climate crisis and in terms of safeguarding people's health and well-being, right? So
Absolutely.
it's not always a trade-off. You have to find the solutions that can do both. Before we end today, I want us to talk about one more upholstery product, and this is one of my favorites from Wolf Gordon. It's your Cork upholstery, and I think we have one right here. Tell us about Cork.
Well, cork is a rapidly renewable resource. It's an amazing story. The cork bark is cut from trees, and it can be cut every 9 to 14 years, and the bark grows back. It's beautiful material. Every single piece of cork is unique. It is one of our best-selling natural products. We offer it not only as an upholstery textile, as illustrated here, but also as a wall covering. It has acoustical properties, it has insulating properties, temperature-wise, so it really hits all the right notes. And absolutely full life cycle, biodegradable, gorgeous product.
It's amazing. I think what's incredible is that there's a solution almost for every level of performance, both in terms of how a space performs, but also how it performs for human health and also for ecosystem health, right? So you have an extremely durable, PVC-free Type 2 vinyl wall covering, as well as a wall protection solution, optimized for adaptive reuse, which is something we've been advocating for at Metropolis. We need more of that. And then upholstery solutions that support health and well-being and also are made of rapidly renewable resources.
I'll say one more thing. They're super durable. They exceed 100,000 double rubs on the Weizenbeek. These are commercial grade products, and they're great for all of our vertical markets.
So if anybody tells you that it's not possible to achieve commercial grade performance with sustainable product, you've proved them wrong. Thank you so much, Marybeth. This is amazing. Thank you for everything
Avi.
you do. Thank you for what you do for our industry and for the planet. Thank you.